All right, guys, what's going on? So check out this crazy situation out of Houston, Texas, seemingly right outside of the United States District Court for Texas, which notably that is the federal court in Texas. So there is a guy who is on the public sidewalk doing some public photography, and when a group of United States Marshals notice this, literally an entire posse of federal agents roll up on this guy and they try to stop him from conducting that public photography. They try to intimidate him. They try to get him to move along. Thankfully, it does not work. He stands his ground, and he also has a partner with him who seemingly deflects some of that attention onto him, and he's able to essentially escape this situation without getting arrested. So it's good that he did not get arrested. There was nothing unlawful about this whole situation, but you definitely had a very intimidating group of United States Marshals, federal agents, trying to stop this guy from public photography. I just want to notate again, you have every right to photograph a federal building. The exterior of the building, yeah, that's definitely fair game. The interior of the building, if you walk inside, you go inside, obviously you're not going to be subjected to the same principles, the same rules, laws, whatever, but the exterior, yeah, you can take pictures of it if you're on the public sidewalk. They might not like that. They might try to come out and intimidate you and try to do what they did to this guy in this video, but just know it's not a lawful situation. They cannot tell you to put your camera away, go away, move along. No, that's not how it works. I'm sorry. And this guy fortunately held his ground in front of this large group posse of agents, and it's just a crazy situation. And again, we'll take you to that video right now out of Houston, Texas, outside of the federal court building.
Can we help you?
I'm sorry?
Can we help you?
Help me with what?
You're filming the Federal Courthouse. That's what we need to know.
Step back, please. I'd rather you didn't get so close to me.
No, I am a federal officer, and I'll tell you, what are you doing?
Step back, please, sir.
I will step in your face if I have to.
What is your name?
Let me see your camera.
No, sir. Do not touch me, sir. Do not touch me, sir.
Who are you?
Am I being detained?
You are about to go to jail. For
Am I being detained?
You're about to go to jail for being a dumbass.
Am I being detained?
Let me see your driver's license.
Am I being detained?
Where are you going?
What is your name? You keep saying you're a federal officer, but you won't give me your name.
Can you read?
What is your name?
My name is Calderon. What can I help?
All right, deputy, what do they call y'all? Deputy officer?
What do I call you?
Good citizen.
Good citizen? That
Yes,
you're not. Who are you?
Am I being detained?
No, I'm going to find out what you're doing.
You're not going to allow me to leave? So I am being detained.
I'm asking you who you are.
This time I'm going to invoke my right to remain silent. Okay, my right to be free from unlawful searches, and my 6th Amendment right to have an attorney present during any and all questioning.
You're not under arrest, you don't need an attorney.
I'm also going to invoke my 10th Amendment right in its fullest, and my 1st Amendment right to protest out in public what government officials do and how they abuse.
Why don't you get out of here?
The thing.
You two idiots, get out of here now. That's what y'all are, idiots.
I appreciate your opinion, sir.
Yes, sir. Now get out of here.
Get off federal property.
Before you
He backed me up onto the property.
Get off the property.
I think if we were on private property, we would
Get off the property.
property, or you're going to be arrested.
I'm just saying.
Idiots, get off the property.
Is this not a public sidewalk?
Get off of the property.
You're on federal ground.
This is
Step
not public
off the
property.
property.
You don't know what the public street is?
I see the public
Get off
street.
the property.
Sir, please don't push me
Get off the
out into the street.
Get off the property.
You lost your mind? Can I get a supervisor? Can I get a supervisor?
Bunch of idiots. Y'all got nothing better to get a job.
I have a job. I'm an owner-operator, actually.
You don't even have a job. You're an idiot.
I'm an owner-operator. I own my own business. Thank you.
Yeah,
I don't work
bet
for
you
anybody
do.
but myself.
Have you called a
It looks like
supervisor?
you're doing really well. I have called
I'm
Marshall
doing very
down here.
well.
Okay.
Platinum ring. I mean, I'm doing all right. Yeah.
You need
I'm
to get
doing
off
pretty
the
well.
federal
Married.
property. You need to get off this property.
This is public access.
No, sir, it's not. You're on
It is
federal
public
property.
access.
Get off
This is
federal
public
property.
access, right?
You're on federal property.
It's public access, though.
It's federal property.
Let's say.
I don't give a fuck what it says. Get
Okay.
off the property.
I don't care what you say, man. I mean,
You will when I put your ass in jail.
Okay, and then come back out with the state. I don't care. Okay. Then I'll expose the building for what it is. We're not doing anything but taking a video. What is so bad about that? We weren't disrupting anybody. We weren't doing anything wrong. No, we're not. We're not doing anything wrong.
You're taking pictures of government property.
And is that illegal for public
It's
access?
not illegal, but it's a
Okay. But have you determined that we are not a security risk yet?
No, I haven't.
Okay, do I look like I'm armed? No, I'm not armed. Does he look like he's armed? Come on, guys. Get off of our property. No.
It's gonna be on YouTube.
Are you the marshal? You the man in charge?
I wish I was, but unfortunately, no.
Okay, well, I was attacked by one of these officers, physically assaulted, thrown into the street.
You're a liar by him.
I have it on video.
You're a liar.
I have it on video.
I moved you off of the sidewalk. I asked you to leave. You refused.
I think I have a right to refuse.
No, you don't have a right to refuse. Shut up.
This is public sidewalk, sir.
No, you're on federal property.
This is a public sidewalk.
You've been asked how many times?
I'm not on your property. I'm
still on federal property.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Wait for the marshal to get here. They get a supervisor here. We'll take care of
I don't
it.
need a supervisor to deal with your dumb ass.
Okay.
You know, that camera doesn't do anything for you.
Okay.
Absolutely nothing. It does
when it's
Lime Street. Yeah. You must have a hell of a...
Can I get your name badge?
I do.
No,
I don't. It's a $900 phone, a $3,000 ring. I'm doing okay for myself. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Hey,
$8 bucks. Trying to kick people off a road. Yeah. Making no sense at all. You're on a road? No, I'm on public access. No, sir, you're on federal property. It's public access. It's called public access. None of your business. You have a guy walking down the road who agrees with us.
Regardless, but he's entitled to know your name. You working for...
You work for me.
You don't know what he's...
Mark, fifth.
Huh?
Fifth.
Really? Are they coming down here or not?
I think they got better things to do.
I'm sure they do.
You know, there's a DHS...
Called, and you know what? They're okay with us filming as long as we don't step foot on your property. Who do you think sent us down here? Do what? Who do you think sent us down here? I'm pretty sure these, well, you... No. You had two people walk all the way around the building because we were looking at some badges in your car. I mean, come on, dude, really? They asked us to find out why we had idiots filming government vehicles.
Thank you for referring to a law-abiding citizen as an idiot. I appreciate that.
You've proven that.
I appreciate that.
Well, you should. Well, actually, you've proven to be a... well, I don't know what the...
Tyrant is the correct word.
Is that right?
The guy's in charge right here.
Good deal.
Okay. We did not provoke this. We
Mark.
simply walked around the building. That's all we did.
Can I get your name and badge number since nobody else will identify themselves?
What exactly are you all doing?
Can I get your name and badge number since nobody else will identify themselves?
What's your name?
Name and badge number, please.
What's your name?
I'm not going to ask again.
You're not going to ask me.
I'm not going to ask again. If you're not going to give it to me, just say you're not going to give it to me.
How about you give me your ID and then we'll talk. We'll go that route.
Well, I'm the good citizen that was walking down the sidewalk and got attacked by some of your agents.
Let me ask you a question, right? Are you a special agent?
No.
Okay, are you a federal agent?
Yes.
Okay. So now, you not being a special agent, right? You're working for the government, right? You being a civil servant, he's entitled, we're all entitled, actually, to know your name. Okay?
That's all right.
You're not in a private facility as far as I'm concerned. Right now, we're all on the sidewalk in public.
We don't know where he can. There's an officer behind us watching. So if it was that big of a deal, he'd have come over here. These are the ones that are filming the vehicle, your cars and your license.
What's the reason for filming the vehicle?
I don't answer questions. I mean, these gentlemen attacked me a minute ago, forced me to invoke my rights. I didn't have a choice. They backed me up in a corner and then they grabbed me and threw me into the street. I had the whole thing on. I had the whole thing on video.
Assaulted. That's why he was filming.
Nobody asked you a question.
Okay, well, I'm answering.
He doesn't. He's got the right to say whatever he wants.
You know, there's a DHS bulletin out that says that it's perfectly all right for citizens to film federal facilities.
I appreciate your courtesy, though. I'm sure he's thrilled to hear that. It's just me being nice. Nothing wrong with that.
Hey, give what we get.
He's probably assessing the situation. He probably figured that it's just because he's new here and he's not used to idiots. Yeah, but it's just a matter of we're idiots. Yeah. Absolutely. Right. What do you make? Like 50 a year? 60 maybe?
Felipe. Federal Courthouse, Houston, downtown. Hold on. Did you get a supervisor en route? Can you get a supervisor en route? I was attacked by this gentleman right here. I may want to bring charges.
You're waking up. Stuff like this. Could have been anybody looking at that.
As a
We're
matter
waking
of
up.
fact, there's a city camera right there that
You
I'm
guys
sure
don't have
you guys
anything better
can
to
pull
do?
up. I have you assault this camera.
I was leaving. I was walking down the sidewalk till y'all cornered me
Do you
up.
not have anything better
You
to
engaged
do?
me.
Do you have anything better to do?
You
I just
engaged
wanna know
me.
why you threatened us with arrest right off the rip.
I didn't write out
You
the
did.
bid.
No, you did.
No, sir. I said if you don't get off of federal property,
You got in my face, you got in his face. I'm about to arrest you.
Hold on, hold
I
on.
said you are
Officer,
subject to arrest.
is this a public street? Is this a public sidewalk?
But you are around a government building.
I understand that. Is this a public sidewalk?
This is public access,
I
bud.
think it is a public.
It's public access
Thank you.
because
Houston Police Department actually trains their officers on how to deal with cameramen.
Who trained you to do what?
Ask that gentleman.
I'm asking you. Who trained you?
I think he can tell you better than I can.
And you're the only one that's really proven to be an
You say
idiot.
Houston Police officer trained
Don't worry,
people
I'm always
to do what? You are.
right.
You're another something about cameras. Out here shooting your mouth off. Excuse me.
Shooting your mouth off. You're the one that came out here screaming and yelling and pushing me off up against the wall and stuff.
I didn't push you up against the wall.
Yes, you did.
No, sir. I did not. You were up against
And
the
then
wall
you
when I
don't get so
walked out.
close to me. I don't trust you. You don't get so close to me. Back the fuck up.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Right?
Really?
You need
Yeah.
to stop him from creating a hostile situation. That's what you need to do.
Sir, he's not creating a hostile
Yes,
situation.
He is. He attacked me a minute ago, grabbed me and threw me into the street.
Guys, we're not doing anything wrong. People are waking up.
Waking up for what?
Waking up to this interrogation, to this intimidation. It's ridiculous.
I'm gonna tell you something, man. I'm gonna tell you
Y'all at home,
All we did was take pictures of the federal building.
guys by the morning.
We're on the public sidewalk at all times.
Okay, you'll be on the fucking ground.
And that's fine. They can come and ask us about it, but to grab us and push us up against the wall and scream and yell at us and throw us out in the street, that's unacceptable. That's unacceptable behavior. And since you guys aren't going to do anything, can I get your supervisor?
You about being sued? Yeah. They don't have anything else to do. They're worried about what we're
I want to register a complaint. I want to register a complaint.
Go the correct way, go through the front door, go up the stairs, then keep the complaint on the floor.
This guy just threw me into the street. I'm scared to step back up there. Now I'm standing on the street because I'm scared to get on the sidewalk.
If you go up front, I will escort you to 210 to make a complaint.
Okay, what's your name?
I'll give you my name when you file your complaint. My name's not your business.
Do you know? I beg your pardon?
Now, again, he works in a federal facility, correct? Okay, now you guys are civil servants as well as you guys, right? Now, as citizens of the United States, we're all entitled, okay, to know your name.
What's your name?
I don't have to identify
I don't have to
myself unless
identify
you suspect it. Okay, but you're a civil servant.
What's your name?
I don't have to identify myself unless
I don't have to
you
identify
have reasonable
myself to you.
suspicion that I committed a
Do
crime.
you have business here?
Did I commit a crime?
I haven't talked to you. You have business here.
Okay.
Is this a public building?
My question is, right, my question
You
is...
have business
Okay,
here.
based on his allegations, right?
Piss off.
If you didn't do anything wrong, why are you
Hold
so
on.
concerned about him having your name?
I asked his name. He refused.
I gave you my
So
name.
You don't need mine.
I gave you my name.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Let's
you have
just call
business
it
here?
quits.
Do you have business? Oh, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you too.
Fuck off.
That's appropriate behavior from a public servant.
Exactly.
What I see here is a whole bunch of public servants that have forgotten who they work for.
They get in my face.
You work for me. Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
They work for the fucking... Sir.
All right. So who was going to escort me upstairs? Who's going to escort me
You can
upstairs?
come around the front.
All right.
Correct way.
I'm going to keep my camera going until we get around front and we get away from this guy.
Sir.
All right?
Sir. I'll walk you up front.
I'm just saying, as soon as we get away from him, I'll turn my camera off. That's all.
You got to understand that there's people act differently all the way around. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Now
All right, I'm going to turn my camera off.
that's fine.